the other big thing is the search facility on an e-commerce site. Again, if you've got, say, 5,000 or 10,000 products, the majority of people are probably going to want to use your search facility. They're used to searching on Google and on search engines, so it's one way that they are easily able to find what they want. It's surprising actually how many e-commerce websites don't even have a search facility. So if you have one, or if you're getting one, and if you don't have a search facility, step number one is to get one. It gives people, the thing that's good about search is that it helps the customers who know what they want. So they're your most valuable customers. You know, they've got a product in mind, they've probably got an intention to want to buy something, and they're going to type the product name or whatever straight in and hopefully get straight to what they want. They are more valuable than the kind of customer that just is clicking around your site doing general browsing. So make sure your search facility is on there, that it's effective. 30% of visitors to e-commerce sites use the search facility, according to research, and the 30% that do are the 30% that are actually more likely to convert into paying customers. With your search box, sometimes every now and again we see people kind of structure their websites in an unusual sort of way, really. People, when they use the internet, you've been using websites for years, you build up this sort of mental model of how a website, of how it looks and where things are. You probably don't sort of realise it, but in your own mind, everyone now who uses an online shopping site is probably used to seeing things like the shopping cart in the top right-hand corner of the page. If you had a website, you came along and stuck your shopping cart sort of down in the bottom left-hand corner, you'd leave people scratching around. They wouldn't know where to find it. So by far and away, the most important recommendation when you're kind of laying out the features of your web page is to make sure that your site follows the norms. And one of the norms for a search field, for instance, is just have it at the top, have it appearing on every single page. It needs to be easy to find. One good tip actually is you've probably seen like on Google, the sort of autocomplete function where you start searching what you want for and Google guesses what it is you're looking for. It's not a big stretch to be able to kind of implement that sort of thing on your site. That is a big improver of conversions because it helps with issues like where people don't know how to spell a particular product. We were working on it's a website of an online sweet shop, and we noticed this huge trend for people who were looking for licorice sweets. And they would search for licorice, but people didn't know how to spell it. And the number of misspellings that people were entering into the search box of licorice, and it wasn't being picked up. So they then leave, believing that the site doesn't sell licorice. In actual fact, it sells an awful lot of it. That's kind of wasted conversion opportunity. And if you've got this sort of this autocomplete feature, you type LIQ or whatever, and it automatically comes up on the screen. So that kind of thing is a definite help if you don't have that sort of thing in place at the moment. The other important thing for this, that you can get from your site search is that the data you can get, because if you've got a half-decent sort of analytics package, you can see what people are actually typing in to your search box. And you can use that information if there's any trends or any particular kind of recurring search terms that you notice in your site search box. It's probably safe to assume that those people are using the same sort of search terms in the search engines as well. So it can kind of give you ideas about how to target your search engine optimization, new keywords that you can use for your pay-per-click marketing and that sort of thing.